How's everyone doing? Chocolate AMUN-RA. And today's message, which is the morning message. Because of time consuming, I didn't get a chance to do the regular morning message. So I'm doing it this way. You know, from time to time, you see me walking in the streets, street walking, running to different people. It depends on what it is. But each time I put out a post, it will always be different. So before we pay any due respects, we must pay respects to the Creator. The sun rises. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Today's message is this. Are we lost? The message is not going to be long, but are we lost? Are we lost? That's the message. Now, the reason why I say are we lost is because each civilization had a purpose. Each civilization, for each generation, worshipped the Creator and how they see fit. But at the end of the day, they all dead. They all died. Thousands and thousands of years. They're all gone. This is a new modern time civilization. And we are eventually going to die. Our time on this earth. How long do we have? I don't know. I wanted to drop a few ticks on y'all. I did. I'm going to tell you what I was thinking about yesterday. I was thinking about the Moors. I was thinking about the Hebrew Israelites. I was thinking about the Kemetic system. I was thinking about all these different institutions and groups, religious groups. I was thinking about the slaves. I was thinking about economically how we all slaves. I was thinking about how we sit up here and we battle each other on who's right and who's wrong, on the history of man. But eventually we all gonna die. Eventually, this flesh that we are in is going to perish. We're gonna get old. We're not gonna be able to think as witty as we once were. And then eventually, we're going to go to sleep, and we're going to die. And we're going to move on. Because we keep forgetting that we live 3 rocks from the sun. We keep also forgetting about Africa. Africa is thriving. Africa is really thriving. Some of y'all need to Google Africa up. Now, Africa is a big continent, we know that. But I think you really need to Google Africa. It's not poor the way they want you to think it is. And then you want to know what came to my mind? What came to my mind was this. If Africa was so much lost and behind the times and not with modern times. Now, I've seen Africa, different parts of Africa. I went there myself, but I've seen videos. Magnificent. And If white people really was truly ruling the world, the white supremacists, if they truly was running the world, why are they not running China? Why are they not running Africa the way you think they are? And why they're not ruling Japan? We almost destroyed Japan, but now Japan's has become a powerhouse. Why? Psychologically, have we gave white people so much power? We gave white people so much power, it's unbelievable. White people's in Africa, but they're not controlling Africa. The African governments ain't allowing white people to come in here and do what they do. That's a bunch of bullshit. We literally are lost. The Chinese ain't allowing Americans to come in here and do what they want to do. The Chinese are a superpower. I started thinking about these things. Are we all in an illusion? This religion conception has got us all twisted. All of what you see is ancient time symbols that now manifest to modern time. And people are collecting, or the word I'm looking for, they're captivating on these symbols. You don't even know unless you go to a black-owned vendor or black-owned store if it's black-owned. A lot of these companies that's online, they're white folks who jumped on the paddy wagon of these ornaments. Most of these ornaments is made overseas, like in Bangkok, Thailand, China. Here in America, the black race is still a slave to the money factor. We are still lost because we buy everybody else's products except our own. We worship everyone else's culture except our own. And you can't tell them nothing. Then you got other people from other countries who don't want to identify Egypt as it to be Africa. It's like they pushed it to the side. Even the people in Africa, in certain regions, are pushing Egypt to a side. Then you got the people in Africa that lives in Egypt who don't want American black people identifying themselves of none of their culture. And they're not going to consider themselves to be black. This thing is deep. It is psychologically deep. Are we lost? How lost are we? When you got a grown-ass man and woman putting posters of a white Jesus walking on water. They are so psychologically instituted that they believe that this white God came in and saved them. They watch the Roots movies, you know they did. They watch all these things and they don't care. Some of these black women are unbelievable, fucking crazy. Listen here. Some of these black men are just out of this world. They're not here. I'm Chocolate AMUN-RA. The morning message. Are we still lost?